Um, hmm, hmm. I didn't even realize this. I honestly didn't realize this until now. Uh, they've already done that. Fucking Marvel. They've already done that. They already screwed up continuity. I mean, that's what they had. That was their thing. That they were doing good right with the continuity. But I realized that they've already done that with an Iron Man, with War Machine, whoever that guy's name is. You know, um, I don't know. I see. I don't even know. See, that's the reason. You want to know the reason? Like, why am I making a big deal about the Hulk? Uh, is he really that important? Being that I didn't care when that happened. Is this a race thing? Or, no. But I didn't. He's a side character in Iron Man too, or in Iron Man both. I mean, I didn't even notice Terrence Howard in the first one. It was just like, I mean, to be honest, I think Don Cheadle did a better job of whatever his name is, of War Machine than Terrence Howard did, because I think he did a better job of being, the straight laced, you do it this way kind of person, does his job kind of tough guy, and still being a badass and still being likable. Whereas Terrence Howard he was no fun at all. But I mean, I guess that was how he's supposed to be in that one. But no, I think they did both good. I'm not. It has nothing to do with this. I mean, that's the point. The reason I didn't notice that is because who were we paying attention to mostly in Iron Man and Iron Man 2? Robert Downey Jr. I mean, he made that role, and I think just like he did, Edward Norton made the role of Bruce Banner. He's just not as much of a crazy character. He's not as out there. He's more normal. But it was like, I mean, the original Hulk movie was just about he's dealt with anger and how you deal with anger, all that you know overly intellectual bullshit. And I didn't think that was how it should be. It should be like he gets this thing and he has to deal with it. He has to deal with the fact that he could turn into this raging monster. And I think that's what it did well. I mean, he played that well. That he was a smart guy that was trying to figure out what to do, but he's still kind of a dork. But they've already done that. Yay for Marvel! They're never gonna learn. Never. I mean, this is why DC's gonna kick their butt now. I mean, I'm not saying DC never did that. No. Um, they most certainly did. When in the old days, when the Batman, Superman movies were first out, they did that crap all the time. But I don't know. Have they learned their lesson? Maybe, maybe not. But they're definitely not piling at things out as much anymore. I mean, and as you can say for things like the Dark Knight, that they might be getting better. But we don't know that. We'll have to see with Green Lantern and another Superman reboot and stuff like that. But right now we don't know. I think Marvel just doesn't give a crap anymore. They don't. I don't think they ever. I don't. It's just. This is another thing that shows that they just don't really care. All they care about is money. They don't really care about it. They still don't get it. I mean, look what they did to Deadpool. I mean, I didn't know who Deadpool was when I saw X-Men Origins. But now that I do know, I'm like, that was really stupid. That was a horrible job of doing that character. It was like, okay, he's in there, have him be Ryan Reynolds, and just be there for a few seconds, and in the beginning, and then until he comes back and he turns into Baraka, fucking Baraka from Mortal Kombat. That's who he was. And who the hell is Ryan Reynolds? How did he? He married Scarlett Johansson. He was Deadpool. He's gonna get to be Green Lantern. What the fuck? Serious? No, not seriously. I don't care. I mean, he seems like he's a nice guy. I mean, he's a nice guy, and he probably just does his job, and I guess he's like the Kevin Kline of our generation. He's a better looking. I don't know. Whatever. But anyways, I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of the money grubbing and and I'm scared. I'm scared about what Thor's gonna be like and Captain America, and you don't know. You don't know. We don't know yet. And I don't see why this doesn't seem like a move in the right direction. It's just another move that shows that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And I know a lot of people are gonna put the blame on them becoming Mickey's bitch, which I mean, I'm not gonna say anything against that because I live. Well, I'm not gonna say where I live because I don't want to get whacked. But I'm close to the Magic Kingdom, to the happiest place on earth. So I don't want to get knocked off by Mickey's goons. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess I didn't cuss as much as I said I was going to. I guess I just started out a lot better. It's not that big a deal, but I just don't get it. I think he was really good. He's a great actor. Not even just in that movie, he's just a really good actor. And I just don't see why they're changing things up again. But then I guess I realized they already did that I didn't care, and he actually made it better, but I don't know if he's gonna make this better, I don't know. I just don't like the fact that they don't care still. They still don't care, they still don't get it, they still don't know what people want. I mean, they're really not that good. Marvel kind of sucks, actually. DC is actually good. They didn't start off better. I mean, because Marvel always had more interesting characters. I was always more of a Marvel fan. You look, they have like the Hulk and Wolverine, Spider-Man. You don't have people like that for DC. DC's been a little bit more cut and dry in a lot of the earlier people. But anyways, yeah. Don't get me rambling and nerdness. No, I just don't know what's gonna happen. And I hope to God that the Avengers movie is good. That he's good, and that it all works. Hopefully. If not, then sadly I was right, as I usually am. I was usually right about bad things that I want. Then Marvel just fucked it up again. So anyways,